You know, some songs tell you a story, others paint a picture. But this song, ZELDA Low, it does something totally different. It builds an entire philosophy, piece by piece, only to let it all crash down into one of the most brutal final images I've ever heard. So let's deconstruct that journey.
Right out of the gate, there's no easing you in. The song just hits you with this. Nothing but luck. That's it. That's the whole thesis statement in 3 words. It immediately lays out this bleak, tough worldview that's going to anchor everything that follows.
Okay, so to really get this song, you have to kind of accept its core premise. You have to step into its world for a minute. And it's a world where all the rules we think we live by, they just get tossed right out the window.
And look how the lyrics just systematically tear down all our usual ideas of security. Being a good person? That won't save you. Staying sober? Nope. Even things like love and safety get dismissed as totally unreliable. It's a complete rejection of the idea that the universe is moral or fair. So what does that mean? Well, in the world of this song, your survival is basically random. It's not something you can earn by being virtuous or by planning ahead. It's more like a cosmic lottery, and a total catastrophe is always just one bad roll of the dice away.
And this line right here, it perfectly captures the engine driving that random world. It isn't just chaos, you see? It's a violent cycle. Luck isn't some gentle stream, it's a massive wave that throws you up to these incredible heights just so it can smash you back down again. That's the constant rhythm of life here.
So, if you're stuck living in this chaotic, luck-driven world, how do you even get through the day? Well, the song offers up an answer, a central coping mechanism, a survival strategy.
This phrase is the absolute heart of the entire song, pretending great wisdom. It's not about actually having wisdom, not at all. It's a performance. It's about putting on a mask of control, of understanding, precisely because you know deep down that there is no real control and no true understanding to be found.
And the song suggests this whole act of pretending isn't just some personal quirk. It's tied to something bigger, something more primal. This line compares it to ivy in a forest, this natural, creeping, unstoppable force. The human need to create a facade is just our part of this larger, almost sinister pattern of greed and dominance that's just woven into the nature of things.
So what does this pretending actually look like in practice? Well, it's not some big, grand gesture. Instead, the song gives us these little flashes, these desperate, fragmented attempts to escape the grim reality of it all, to try and live only in the high parts of that cycle.
I mean, here's a perfect example, right? A quick, hedonistic flash of glamour and distraction. It's an attempt to live completely inside the pretense, but it just can't last. The line itself tells you, it only lasted a few evenings. You know the crushing reality of the morning is coming.
Oh, this is such a revealing line. It's this deep, deep longing to escape the heavy weight of the song's wisdom. Because knowing that the world is just luck and dominance, that's a burden. And the narrator's deepest wish is just to be irresponsible, to forget it all, to go back to being blissfully ignorant.
And this might be the ultimate form of that escapism. It's a retreat into this deliberately fragile, totally manufactured innocence. To be pink and helpless is to just give up on the performance of wisdom and strength. Instead, you perform this delicate vulnerability, maybe because it feels like the last possible safe harbor.
All right, so we've looked at the philosophy, and we've seen the great pretense used to survive it. Now, the song shifts into its climax. This is where the mask is brutally ripped away and the truth underneath is finally revealed.
The song sets us up with the ultimate illusion. A conflict is over, people are celebrating, you get this beautiful image of confetti, joy, relief, resolution. This is that high moment, the absolute peak of the great pretending. For a second, it really feels like a happy ending. And then, the song just yanks the rug out from under you. That beautiful, celebratory image of confetti, it gets twisted into something horrific. Look how the final line mirrors the first image but just completely corrupts it. The confetti becomes falling bird corpses. The pretense of a happy ending is shattered, and it reveals the cold, godless reality that was hiding underneath the whole time. So, in the end, that final image isn't just a dark twist for shock value. No, it's the total and complete collapse of the song's survival strategy. Pretending great wisdom has failed. All the champagne, all the helplessness, the entire performance, it all just dissolves into this one stark, undeniable image of a cold, godless world.
And that is where the song leaves us. It meticulously builds this worldview. It shows us how someone might try to live inside it, and then it shows us exactly what it looks like when that whole attempt fails. And it leaves us with this really haunting question, turning it all back on us. What's actually there when our own pretending finally stops?